Samuel Lester wasn't just an ordinary waiter at the Grove. He had a unique ability to make everyone feel valued, regardless of their status. His warm smile and calm demeanor made him a favorite among the regular patrons. For Samuel, respect was universal, whether someone wore a tailored suit or a pair of worn-out jeans. One quiet Tuesday afternoon, the restaurant was unusually serene. Soft jazz melodies filled the air as the staff moved around, setting up tables and shining glasses. The gentle chime of the entrance bell broke the stillness. Samuel looked up to see a young teenage boy walk in, accompanied by two sharp-eyed men in suits. It was obvious this was no ordinary visitor. Even though Samuel recognized the boy as Barron Trump, he welcomed him just as he would any other guest. "Welcome to the Grove, table for one?" Samuel asked warmly. Barron nodded and chose a booth by the window. Leading him to his seat, Samuel handed over a menu with a polite smile. "Take your time." Barron scanned the menu briefly and placed a simple order, a cheeseburger and a soda. Samuel didn't comment on the modest choice, instead responding with a courteous "coming right up." As he made his way to the kitchen, his manager, Mr. Walter, intercepted him. "Do you realize who that is?" Walter asked sternly. Samuel glanced back at the booth. "No, sir, should I?" "That's Barron Trump," Walter said, lowering his voice. "You know who his father is, right?" "Yes, I do," Samuel replied calmly. "Then you understand this requires extra care," Walter snapped. "No small talk, no unnecessary interactions, and for heaven's sake, don't embarrass us." Hiding his frustration, Samuel nodded and focused on preparing Barron's meal. When he delivered the order, he noticed Barron's soft-spoken "thank you." Samuel returned to his other tasks but kept an occasional eye on the booth. As Barron got up to leave, Samuel spotted something: the boy's wallet, forgotten on the seat. Without hesitation, Samuel called out, "Excuse me, you left this." Barron turned back, surprise flashing across his face, as Samuel handed over the wallet. "Thank you," Barron said quietly. Samuel gave a small nod and a smile before resuming his duties, though he couldn't shake the feeling of his manager's glare. Later that evening, when the rush was over, Walter summoned Samuel to his office. "You're fired," Walter said bluntly, his tone lacking any empathy. Samuel frowned, confused. "Why? What did I do?" "You broke protocol," Walter said coldly. "You could have jeopardized our reputation." In disbelief, Samuel left the restaurant that night, burdened by the weight of what felt like a grave injustice. At home, the silence in his apartment only deepened his frustration. Next morning, he sat on his couch, staring at job listings on his laptop. Nothing seemed like the right fit. Years of dedication to the Grove had been erased overnight over a trivial matter. Just as he was about to close his laptop, his phone buzzed on the coffee table. The screen displayed an unfamiliar number. "Hello?" Samuel answered, bracing for a telemarketer or a wrong number. "Is this Samuel Lester?" asked a deep voice on the other end. "Yes, this is him. Who's calling?" Samuel replied. "This is Donald Trump." For a moment, Samuel thought it was a prank. He hesitated. Mr. Trump?" "Yes," Trump replied. "My son Barron mentioned what happened at the restaurant yesterday. He told me how you helped him after he forgot his wallet." Samuel was stunned. "It wasn't a big deal, sir. Anyone would have done the same." "Well, not everyone," Trump responded firmly. "And I heard your manager fired you over it. That's unacceptable." Samuel was speechless. Trump continued, "You sound like a good man, Samuel. I won't stand by while someone is punished for doing the right thing. Here's what I'll do. I'll offer you a position at one of my properties. Tell me what role you'd like, and we'll make it happen." Samuel's mind raced. I don't know what to say, sir." "Say yes," Trump said. "My assistant will follow up with the details." The line went dead before Samuel could respond. He stared at his phone in disbelief, replaying the conversation in his mind. Could this really be happening? The Trump International Hotel was unlike anything Samuel had ever imagined. Towering above the busy streets, its sleek, luxurious design seemed worlds apart from the Grove. Adjusting his tie, Samuel walked through the grand revolving doors. A receptionist greeted him warmly. "Mr. Lester, welcome. Mr. Trump has arranged for you to meet with our executive team." In a conference room with stunning floor-to-ceiling windows, Samuel was introduced to a polished group of professionals. They asked about his experience, his skills, and how he envisioned contributing. By the end of the meeting, Samuel was offered a managerial position in guest relations. The role came with responsibilities he had never dreamed of and a salary that left him speechless. Over the following weeks, Samuel embraced his new role. The staff respected him, the guests admired his dedication, and for the first time in a long while, he felt truly appreciated. Months later, Samuel received an invitation he couldn't decline: a dinner with the Trump family. In an elegant private dining room, Samuel felt both nervous and grateful. Barron greeted him warmly, now far more confident than the reserved boy Samuel had first met. "Thank you," Barron said sincerely. "You didn't have to help me that day, but you did. My dad says people like you are rare." Donald Trump raised a toast to Samuel Lester, a man who reminds us that kindness is never wasted. The applause around the table was loud, but Samuel's smile remained humble. In that moment, he realized how one small act of kindness had completely changed his life. Thank you for watching this story to the end. If you enjoyed it, please like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell for more amazing stories. Have a wonderful day.